Shadow's back. Oh, I didn't like that. Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to react to Season 3, Episode 9 of Once Upon a Time, Save Henry. The last episode, Henry ripped out his own heart and gave it to Pan. Spoke about these issues that I have with this. Henry is the truest believer. He thinks he's helping. He's a helper. He always wants to help people. He thinks he's doing the right thing. And I compared this, and others had too, in the comments when we were speaking about it. I compare this to when he ate the apple turnover that Regina had made for Emma. Sometimes he believes, he's the truest believer. He believes in something so much and so strongly, and he really thinks that he knows what's best. In that scenario, in that case, he actually did, and he was able to prove to Emma, and he is what broke the curse, pretty much, because in doing that, she believed, and boom. There goes the dynamite. I'm over here like, listen to your family. They would know best, but they don't always know best. So let's just watch the episode. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like up or a dislike if you do or do not like what you see. But comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling the bell to be notified when I upload videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. That's $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube, in addition to more. So if you can't wait for the weekly YouTube drops, go check it out. So excited. I'm like nervous, but I'm excited. I forgot I tried to cut out Jason getting stabbed in the eye. I apologize for that. Without further ado, this is Season 3, Episode 9 of Once Upon a Time, Save Henry. They're gonna save Henry, right? I feel like I'm so scarred from Game of Thrones that I just don't trust anything in television anymore.
Previously,
It's been Jedi I've
on
had
Once
against
Upon a
them
Time.
since
Whatever
Whatever do you mean?
Whoa, that's from Season 1.
Sacrifice.
We're getting
will suffice.
The heart of the thing you love most.
The curse! It's here!
I'm sorry, I want to watch all that again. Those were all Season 1 flashbacks. Is someone gonna make a trade? The curse, we're back in Season 1. We're back in a flashback. Theoretically, could someone take their heart out and shove it in Henry real quick? Just watch.
It's
Jesse. It's 32 seconds in here. Pause. I said this in my reaction to the first season. Curse is beautiful, I have to say. His eyes look like little mini watermelons.
I won.
And yet, here you are.
Never gonna be enough for you.
Not at all. Nothing can stop me now.
Not quite.
Getting rid of a baby just made my to-do list.
Of course it did, but there's a hole in your heart.
Overestimate your powers of foresight.
You underestimate
And
him.
you underestimate the price of what you've done.
He let out of our last deal.
I'm exactly where I
Where I
want
want to be. He planned all of this. Shadow's back. Oh, I didn't like that. I wasn't expecting it to jolt right at us. So clearly, they're showing us that for a reason, and it's been brought up before and it's been shown before. I don't necessarily think that exact conversation, but I feel like I'm exactly right where I want to be. Correct me if I'm wrong. We either saw that scene or he had said that in another scene as well. Like, he's alluded to that before. Like, this is all part of my plan. I want it to go this way, but there's got to be a reason that they're showing it to us again. And specifically before this. And she said something about a deal before that.
Yeah,
Someone
so
give
she
him their
just wrote
heart.
it in the pan.
How did that feel? Like a tickle.
What's that?
This is about Pongo's dog license. I believe it's still up to date.
This has nothing to do with your dog. I'm the mayor.
Watch
Main
it.
purpose. You're a driven woman, and sometimes that can leave a hole.
A what?
A hole.
I love my life.
Well, what's the point if you've got no one to share it with?
There's
Right.
that bluntness again. Anyone can work the system and find me a baby. It's you.
Now, see, my question is, why the heck would she trust him? Because I know there was the safe word, which was Emma's name, and that snapped him back into knowing who he was, remembering who he was. So right now, at this point in time, he is Mr. Gold and he believes he's Mr. Gold, but still, like, someone as powerful and tricky and smart as Rumpel is. Like, Regina might be so self-centered that she thinks that she's smarter than him, but she still knows that he's pretty damn dangerous. So why would she entrust him with such an important task as this? It's
You wish to adopt?
crazy to me.
Oh, don't look so surprised.
Oh, I'm not. You must put your child first. No matter what.
Useless.
Okay, enough.
Don't tell me what's enough. My son is dying.
Our son.
All she has
A pirate
is
who
Henry.
pines for you. You have everything, and yet you claim to know what I feel? All I have is Henry.
Not that it takes away from Emma's emotion or love towards Henry. Obviously, she loves him. But Regina has spent years with him. And so obviously you don't need an amount of time to put an attachment on someone, on your son. But that he has been the only thing that she has had for so long. And so I feel like it's on a slightly different level.
You're right. I don't know what you feel. So what do you want to do? How do we save Henry?
Right, that's what it gets down to is, yeah, you don't, so.
If we can hurt him, we can kill him.
Yeah, but he said it felt like
And
a
we
tickle,
will.
so I feel like it'll be very hard to do that. So now, what are all the, Lost
Where is
Boys?
Gone.
How about I make you talk?
Well, no, take Girl's heart out
These
and
kids,
make
they've
him
been to
speak the
hell and
truth.
back. We need to try something else. What every kid wants.
Love.
A mother.
This morning I spoke with an agency who had
happy she
placed a baby
looks.
boy from Phoenix in Boston.
Well, Ms. Mills, your application is
I love
almost
seeing
too
them
good to be
outside of
true.
Storybrooke. No one was allowed to leave Storybrooke because bad things would happen, but I'm assuming that Regina could because she's the only one who knows about the curse and she probably made it that way.
One item I'd like to go over in detail. This is a closed adoption. You won't have access to any of it.
I'm concerned with my child's future, not his past.
But still a baby. Little fingers, little toes. Oh my god, chubby cheeks.
My father's name. He passed some time ago.
I hope it was peaceful at least.
Baby's like, bad juju, get away from me.
I got it.
Family doesn't do what he did. Pan lied to you and made you do terrible things. He lied to Henry.
One of the little kids is gonna blurt it out.
Can you really bring us home?
Yeah, the little one's gonna be like, bye.
His thinking tree.
No!
Yes, his thinking tree.
Stop it! All of you!
What is that?
It's where he goes.
Unless this is a
Yeah.
plan. I hope it's not a trick.
Problem with him crying.
No, of course not.
This might sound weird, but I think it's so cute when babies cry. Their little faces get all scrunched up and then just, oh my god, I don't know why, it's so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Don't tell me she uses magic on him.
What? Do you want some advice? Try a story. Worked with Ruby. Her issues started later.
Oh, wait, there was magic in the world, she couldn't use magic on him.
Once upon a time, there was...
Well, his heart's as strong as a locomotive.
He probably can sense that she's the evil
sees a maternal love.
queen.
No one loves their child more than me. Which means there's something wrong with my son.
The only people who can help us fill those blanks are the biological parents.
Meet Henry. Make yourself useful.
Your grandson.
Boston
Make yourself
Angels
useful.
adoption.
She's gonna get him to stop crying. Yep.
Crying.
Because he can sense the evil in her. Babies are very in tune with that. They can sense things, and she's pure of heart, and Regina's not. He's gonna start crying. Aww. He's like, you're gonna rip my heart out. She's gonna rip my heart out. Aw, she feels so bad.
It's just north of here. It's where the pixie dust used to grow.
Pen Shadow's in here. He'll get us home. As long as your ship holds together.
Well, as long as your plan holds together.
I'll do anything for you, anything.
Oh, look at his little scratchy face. See, because now she's being truthful.
His mother was found in the woods outside of Storybrooke 18 years ago.
Wait, I am so confused. Didn't she bring this up to him already? When she was by her apple tree.
You have to forgive me. My memory's not what it used to be.
Henry's mother. This town.
This town, what?
She's important, isn't she? You built this into this whole thing, didn't you?
She's a savior.
She's what, Madam Mayor? Do you know you have dark circles under your eyes?
Did she forget
A
or
weary
something?
tremble
Like,
in your
this
voice.
is so deja vu for me.
Henry goes back to Boston. Tomorrow. I wouldn't have just left it behind for no reason.
It's David's only way home. Without gold, we're stuck here.
I was very disappointing, Snow, because clearly that was a trap. Clearly, Regina's right. He wouldn't have just left it there. Like, what, did she think he dropped it? Come on. I know she's desperate, but, I mean, you know, when you're desperate, you make silly, stupid mistakes, but no room for errors right now.
Still at it.
I don't want this one. Get me another.
I wrote out instructions for his bedtime, nap time, and feeding.
He's going to be just fine.
Oh.
You truly are the only one in all the realms who believes in me. Stay with a mother who will never let go of him. Ever again.
I'm afraid there's been a hiccup. You'll have to go back
Who are
on
the
waiting
parents?
list. The mother changed her mind. But I can put you back on the list.
Pan will not be pleased.
Not a surprise given where you are. You see what's hastening your demise.
Regina thankfully decided to keep him. Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy.
I abandoned my boy here.
You have a son?
Wow.
I'm older than I look.
I feel like he would be so excited
See,
to
I
tell
have him all
them.
boxed up, so I don't lose him again.
Ah!
Rumpelstiltskin is your son? Your magic's weakened.
This tree will protect me until my power's restored. And then,
Oh, so he needs like time to like regenerate. That's why he kind of did that.
and I won't have to ever worry about my child
before he
again.
left.
This tree attacks the regret inside anyone who comes here. And you've got plenty. I can feel just how much you let him down time and time again.
Leave her alone. I did cast a curse that devastated an entire population. I have torture to be overflowing with regret, but it got me my son.
Yeah, girl, get it. Yes.
Let's go save Henry.
Mama Bear. If it works.
Honey. I wanted to save magic. It's okay. I wanted to be a hero.
There's
Oh,
plenty of time for that.
Henry.
Now it's time to rest.
Regina, I'm just so
Little
pleased.
hats.
I was concerned. Keep worrying about the future. You'll never enjoy the present. This child has brought something to you. Love.
Oh boy,
Thank
that's
you,
awkward.
Father.
You'll never know your other grandfather, Henry, because your mother killed him.
Once upon a time, she searched the land for a little boy.
What are you doing with that?
It was not ever after. She needed to put her own troubles aside and put her child first.
So she's gonna give herself a potion to make her forget. Is that what?
An ancient potion of forgetting. She'll only forget her worries, her fears.
So that's why, because I was like, we had some of these conversations.
And with those gone, finally live happily ever after. A spell, so no one can ever take your heart.
Thanks, Mom.
I called her mom. Wait, what about David? Where'd Charming go? It's not the last of Pan. Something's gonna happen. The jerky lost boy maybe went back and helped him. I would think that he wouldn't be strong enough to appear on the boat. Hey, Grandpa Rumps. Aww. Oh, Papa. I love when he calls him Papa. It's so cute.
I told you I wasn't gonna hurt the boy.
You didn't have a choice. You were in a
Why
box.
Pan was your father? You're not the same. He came back for me, Papa.
He's back. We can go home.
Oh, I thought she meant like he's back. Pan's back. I'm like, can she sense him? But Rumple can.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's ripping his shadow. Oh no!
Blood magic works both ways.
Oh my god, is he gonna rip his shadow with him though? What was the glowing in the eyes thing?
Are you sure?
You raised them well.
We are family. I need to see that again. Why'd the eye thing happen? Was that just because they were connected? Oh my god, why do I feel like he like changed places with Henry? I feel like we just entered Shadow and Bone. Why isn't Emma helping? She doesn't need to.
Let's get the hell out of Neverland.
As you wish, my lady.
Is David gonna croak?
Hero, villain, pirate. We could all be united, but we were a leader.
They're still going off of the get like the water and hold him over until we can make an elixir thing, right? Is that, I think that's what it
Better
is.
than being in a cage, isn't it?
Hey, thanks there. Pixie dust?
Maybe you can. It's pixie dust.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Tink.
I believe in you too, Tank.
Shouldn't you be resting?
He switched freaking spots with him. He switched freaking spots with him. Henry's in that freaking box, isn't he? I don't like the way he just leaned all over like...
Bring some food if you're feeling up for it.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah,
I
because you
think the
switched
pressure is good for me.
freaking places. Henry's in the freaking Pandora's box.
I know we have.
He's even acting different. You could see it. The subtle little changes in the way he's smiling and moving. Thank God there's a cat here.
Seems the evil queen
Pet
was
this
able to
cat.
love someone after all.
You still have some magic in you.
Oh, you believed in yourself. Yeah.
Go away, boy. I'm not hungry. I'm on Pan's side. And Pan
Never fails.
What?
When they think they've won, he finds a way.
How did he switch?
Not anymore.
You switched.
How?
You sure you're not hungry? Let's play.
Oh my God, Henry, no. I freaking knew it. I knew it. You have to pay attention to the little details. They're not put there for nothing. It's not to make things look flashy and fun. They're there for a reason. And the second I saw his eyes flicker, I was like, and then he screamed the way he screamed. I was like, no, they freaking switched places. How though? How was it because he was ripping his shadow and it at the same time was being pulled into the box? So it was like a little glitch, or was he somehow he like knew like a spell or something? I don't know. How did he do it? It's only a matter of time before they figure it out, because they all know Henry very, very well. They'll be able to catch on to these subtle little changes, because I noticed it the second when he even went over like this and like leaned on the banister. I was like, it's just not Henry's body language. It's just not the way he talks. Like, these actors are so unbelievable. I've mentioned this in many other reactions before for the previous seasons, how like you have these characters that are the storybook characters, and then you have storybook characters, and then you have their past selves and their future selves, and then their presence. It's like they are playing 5 different characters, 5 different types of the same character, and they just do it so well. And Henry, for his age, this kid is unbelievable. The second I saw him again on camera, like just the way his facial expressions were, oh my gosh, that was so good. So it's only a matter of time before the parents and the grandparents catch on to this, because they know him very well. They know him like a book. But how much destruction is Pan going to cause until then, until that point? And I am surprised that Rumple didn't pick up on it. However, now that I'm thinking of it, Henry was kind of faced this way as he was being pulled, and Pan was like this and Rumple was behind him, so he didn't see their faces, so he wouldn't have seen the eyes twitch. Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. That's so crazy. I cannot believe this. And my heart breaks for Henry. Poor Henry's stuck in a freaking box now. And all he wanted to do was save magic. Oh my gosh. So we are fortunately, we're on our way back to Storybrooke. I mean, I don't know exactly what this means in regards to Pan, because like the rules for Pan are still semi unclear for me, and I don't think they're supposed to be crystal clear right now. But so he needed the island to work off of, to that's what was powering his youth. But I guess that doesn't like matter now that he's not near the island anymore, because one, it was losing its magic, and two, because now he's in Henry. So it's almost like can he just like body swap? Can you just body swap into other kids? Like once he starts aging, like, oh, I'll go into this one now. Because I don't know what that means for him in regards to like being alive and, you know, being functional and aging and whatnot. I want to know how he did it. I want to know what his plan is moving forward. I'm curious to see if the next episode is going to be them making it to Storybrooke, or are we going to get like a flashback of somebody's, or are we going to jump to like where Wendy's brothers are? It would be really cool to see them in Storybrooke and see all the Lost Boys happy. That would be sweet. I still think we're going on the plan for Charming, that they took some of the water with them. He'll just keep drinking that until they can get back to Storybrooke to make an elixir. I really hope that Rumpel can make an elixir, though. I don't know if he was just blowing smoke and was like, yeah, I can make one, sure, or if he could actually do it. I think that between him and Regina, they should be able to fix it. Hopefully they do. I don't see them killing his character off, so I'm sure they'll be able to. Hook will now be able to focus more on Emma and trying to woo her. And Neil, it was very nice to see Neil get all excited and hug Rumpel and Papa, Papa. I love when he calls him Papa, because it's like whenever like grown adults do childish things, it makes my heart melt. Like he's like this grown man who's like tough and rugged, and then he's like, Papa. It's so sweet. So that was a nice moment to have. I like that. And then Rumpel says to Regina, you raised Henry well. Henry calls her mom. Emma says, you're right, I don't know what you're going through, let's work through this together. We had a lot of wonderful, beautiful moments between our characters in this episode. This was a really, really good episode. Great episode. And I loved how we were kind of transported back to the beginning. We got to see how Regina got Henry and the whole relationship between the two of them, him not accepting her at first, then her accepting him, and she dodged a bullet with not having Wendy's brothers not get him. That was a lot. Happy birthday, me. That was a great freaking episode. That was so good. So that was 9. I believe that people said episode 12 was the mid-season finale, and a few of you had said, oh my gosh, you're gonna need a break. Like the mid-season finale is crazy. So excited though. I'm so excited to go further in this. I have to say, I think this is my favorite season so far, because it's only episode 9, and it's just like every single one is exciting. Every single one is intense. I love the island. I love all like the lore and the magic involved with it. This is so much fun. I love the season. Like, I'm not saying that I didn't like the last two. I loved the last two, but I think this so far is definitely my favorite. I love Neverland. Neverland's so fun, even though we're leaving now. Like, oh, it's so fun. I can't wait to see the next episode. Everyone throw a like up or a dislike if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. How did he get on the Jolly Roger, though? Because that was the other thing I kind of asked in the reaction. If he was so weak from getting the Truest Believer heart, he wasn't so weak, but he was kind of like trying to wait to regenerate. And so if he was like that with the Truest Believer heart, then how was he so powerful to get out and off the island and to the Jolly Roger after Regina ripped the heart out? And, you know, now that I'm actually thinking more into it, it would have been smart, would it not have been, to make sure that Pan was dead, or make sure that he was contained somewhere? Or I know that they were trying to rush back to the Jolly Roger as fast as they could to put his heart back in, obviously, because they were on a time limit with Henry. But like, he's a young boy. Like, Mary Margaret's shooting arrows at freaking ogres. She couldn't have slung him over her shoulder and brought him on. These are things that I think of because I'm just so upset and stressed. Oh, I love you all. Thank you so much for enduring my crazy rants. And until next time, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.